morning, we're in Hawaii. We are right in front of Pearl Harbor with these two guys. Are playing Pokemon. Alright, we are at Pearl Harbor. You can see.
In 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's in 5 minutes. He said just walk down this rockway.
Yeah.
So here we go.
So that's it. Way out
No,
there.
there it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for coming out today and
Pearl
welcome
Harbor.
aboard. At this time, can you please silence your phones and refrain from making phone calls in reference
And
to the
now we're gonna
memorial?
go
I'm sorry to
out
inform
there.
you folks, we'll not be going to during the attack.
Here is Battleship
As you
Row.
saw in the video,
Each
we
of
made
the
it out
white
of channel.
things
When we make our
are where
turnaround, we'll see
the
exactly
boats
how
were
far we made it out of
docked.
channel. Next
All the
morning,
houses
yes,
on this
one.
island
USS
are
Nevada is the only
intact
ship that had
and were not
two different
damaged during
warranties.
Pearl Harbor.
As you can see the original shrapnel damage on each warranty. Next
That
thing
little buoy right there in the water was attached to the stern of the Arizona. And because there's some structural damage on this, we're not able to get out and walk around.
As you can see, the mast,
Right
the
here
flagpole,
is
you see
where
a big round object as
Arizona
well.
sunk and
That
has
is the
stayed.
mast of the USS Arizona. That floating pier right here, you guys can be all mad at that pier because that is the reason why the memorial's been closed for years. It wasn't a battleship. The reason why the Rebesta was here that day was because the day before the attack, Arizona was supposed to go to the mainland. They discovered a small hole, so their repair ship came right up to the Arizona to fix that.
That little buoy is attached to the bow of the Arizona. That is quite a large ship.
Now you see the USS
Wow.
Tennessee and the USS Virginia.
Here's where the
coming up.
Tennessee was in Virginia.
USS Missouri. Wasn't here during the attack, wasn't even made during the attack. The only reason why the USS Missouri is here because it's the bookends of the war. The war started on the Arizona and ended on the Missouri.
So an active base, and this was Torpedo Alley right here.
So all the planes right here, flew right here, dropped their torpedoes.
Okay, one thing he was telling us that I didn't know, well, he told us a lot of stuff, but on the other side of the mountain area is where the USS Utah is sunk. And you can see a lot more of it than you can with the Arizona. The Arizona, you can only see that turret. And then if you're on that platform, you can see a lot more, but unfortunately it's closed. But they said you can get a special pass to go over to the Utah. You can see a lot more of the ship that's out of the water, which is really cool. And he had said, and I've never done that. He also said that one of the, who was it that had the daughter?
One of the, not admirals, but the commanders on the
One
ship.
of the commanders of the ship, a couple years before the attack, one of his daughters had passed away, his 7-year-old daughter. So she was cremated, and he had her ashes in an urn and wanted to take it out to sea and put the ashes out to sea. He had the urn in his locker, and then it sunk. So there is a 7-year-old girl named Nancy that is on the USS Utah, which I did not know. Okay, I kept saying 7. Lucky number 7. I love the number 7. Sorry, a 6-year-old girl. Scott and Jack started like this the whole time I'm videoing, and I'm like, what are you doing? 6-year-old girl Nancy, that's in her ashes are in the urn in the locker of her father on the USS Utah. Okay, you can see it in behind me. Something else that the captain said on the little ship, the tour that we went on, is that they didn't have money. There we go, sorry. So actually on the island, they had this little tiny monument, just like this little stone thing that was the monument for Pearl Harbor. And everyone thought we needed something bigger, but we just didn't have the money to do it. So Elvis Presley came over and on the island part had this big concert and raised a bunch of money, and he's the one that paid for having the memorial on there. And a little while later he came out to go to see it, and there was a little placard that said, you know, thanks to Elvis Presley for raising the money or something to do this. And he said, you know, this is not about me. Will you please take that placard off? And they did. I didn't know that. I did not know that. But look how beautiful. Okay, I found this just on the ground from one of the local trees. So we are now on the bus. Where's Jackson? Oh my gosh, she's way back there. Anyways, we are on the bus. We got tickets for the Aviation Museum. Of course we did, because we've got Jackson with us. So this is something that Scott and I have never done. It's very busy. There's Jackson. Okay, off the bus to the Aviation Museum. Okay, we're just walking in, and look how cool this floor is. It's like we're flying. We took this bridge over, and we're over here. But look, now you can see there's the Arizona. You can see all of them better. And we are over here, I think, at the hangars. Oh yeah, we are. We're over here. And then all the way across is the Utah.
Somewhere.
So out of all these airplanes, I said to Jackson to stand by the one he wanted to the most, and he chose, bing! What is this one called again?
This is the P408.
Wow.
Yeah, the P40 Mustang.
The Mustang, that's what you said. That's crazy. Wow, this is, okay, so show me where that bridge was that we drove over.
I'm right there.
Oh, I think with,
No, it's right there.
oh, right there. Okay, so this is how it looked. And they said all these houses that we saw on here, none of them were yeah. But this is how, okay, so when we drove by, I did see those little white things.
This is where all those planes were lined up that they were bombed as well.
Oh, and then the Utah should be over here then.
Yeah.
Yep, there's, okay. Interesting. Oh my gosh. That's cool. I like to see that. But look how open that is. And we just drove through this, and there's tons of houses and way more buildings. All right, they're going on these flight simulators. Yo. Oh my gosh. We're outside walking to the next hangar for the Aviation Museum, and we found this Raytheon pavilion. Awesome! So Raytheon is tender to us because that's where Papa worked for, gosh, I don't know, 20 plus years. Worked for a company, Raytheon. He was like the truck driver that transport different items. But so when we saw that, we were like, yeah, Papa. So we are going through all the helicopter part, and then we're going to be walking through another exhibit. Pretty cool. All right, heading into the next hangar. This is so awesome being part. So listen, if I was on a trip with Scott, we would not be at the Aviation Museum. Let me just tell you that. We're here because of that guy. And it's awesome. And I love it. Oh my gosh. So this is hangar 79. Wow. Oh my gosh. Amazing. Well, look how beautiful that is. Different color paint, some broken. But that alone is beautiful. This is the B-17. It is very old and fragile. But look how awesome this is, that Disney was able to take over 1,200 different planes and make drawings on them. It's so huge, so powerful. All right, we are just about to leave. Wanted to come back to the main part. This is the USS Arizona anchor, which is just awesome that they were able to preserve this. One last thing I wanted to tell you about the USS Arizona is that when they built the structure, it is floating over the USS Arizona and lovingly watching over it. So wonderful.